Hello everybody, it's Beth's Golden. I am coming at you today with just kind of my recap of the Rubber Stamp convention that was held here in Mesa, Arizona. I don't live in Mesa. I had to actually drive a bit to get there, but I went to one about 10 years ago and it was pretty good, and so I wanted to go back again, not because I need more stamps, but just because I wanted to see what was new out there. And I have two reasons on why I go. So number one, I can do the make and takes and learn maybe some new techniques to bring back to you, and number two, to find the new, maybe not so noticed folks out there who are trying to get their stamps out. And I found one of each. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I found. This was when we walked in the door. I bought a early bird type ticket, so I got in. It was $5, got in a half an hour early. I walked away with a free little gift that they gave me, which was this Flower Soft sentiment set. I think there's 30 sentiments on it, so that's nice. A bag to carry my stuff around, just a regular plastic bag, and then the map of all the vendors, and there were 22, and then some information and some coupons, and then this really awesome newspaper information that actually is pretty valuable. So that's what I got when I walked in the door. The first place that I hit, which ended up being my favorite overall, was the Ballistic booth, and I did a make and take. It was $4, and I made this beautiful little layered snowman. These are actually crystals, the green on them. So I went ahead and made a purchase here because I thought that this would be a great technique to show on my YouTube channel as well as on my blog. And so I'm going to make something similar to that. Let me show you what I got from them. That make and take was $4. If I didn't say that already. I bought these little crystals. These are about $13, about 144 in there. I bought the mini collage glue stick by Ranger there because I have not been able to find this anywhere. I bought the 3D foam squares in black. There's a reason why I got them in black and not in white. These are hard to find as well. And I'm going to go over that when I show you guys in another video how to make a layered image like this. This can be turned into a pin like I have on the back, or it can just be on the front of a card, or you can put some ribbon through there and put it as an ornament. So these are really cool. And then the stamp that I'm going to do to showcase this technique is this stamp. So I bought that there as well. And then they gave me a little cute pin. So this was this ended up being one of my favorite booths. So they were nice enough to let me take pictures once I explained what I was doing. So I'll have pictures of their booth as well, I think, up. The next place I hit up was the Stampin' Up booth, and their make and take was this one. And it was $3. I didn't learn a new technique, and it's a cute card. If you're new to card making, this is a great stop. But I did find some great stuff at their location. They actually were on sale, kind of clearing out their stuff. And so I walked away with this stamp. It's been gently used. It's a calendar stamp. This is something that I always use. I thought that these little buttons were just so cute. They were only $1. So I purchased these. They're plastic, really cute. And then last but not least, I picked up 2 pocket-sized journals for my TNs. And these were real cheap. They were $2 for both of them. And it's like the grid for the inside. So I kind of have mixed feelings about charging for make and takes. I'll get into that later as I'm showing a stamp. The other place I went, they had this purse box template, brand new, $6. I don't even know who it was by. They didn't give me a card. Oh, it's by Judy and Kins. Judy and Kins. Guy was really nice there. And so I got this. I can't wait to play with this. You might be seeing this a little bit later. And then the next place I made a stop at was just kind of a hodgepodge of a vendor, but I needed another chamois, my stamp chamois. I don't know what happened to it, but I love this thing. Regular price on it was $8. I got it for $6.05, so that was kind of a necessity. Then the next place I stopped was Pink and Maine. Pink and Maine was doing an adorable make and take. Really cute. They didn't charge for their make and take. My friend was actually teaching it, but the line was really long and I didn't want to be there all day, and I knew how to make it. So I finally purchased one of these box card dies, and for a card maker, this to me is a staple. And so it was an investment. I'll use it quite a bit. So I purchased this along with these fun flowery sequins and some butterfly sequins. This was Pink and Maine. And then they gave me this cute alphabet stamp since I spent $30. So their make and take was free, and it was adorable. It was so cute. And then the last place that I found was a place called Lost Coast Designs. I've never heard of this place before, but their stamps were so fantastic. It was the gem that I was looking for. This is what I wanted. I wanted to find that company that I've never heard of, that's kind of new, that had really cool, edgy products. So I ended up purchasing from them 6 stamps. They gave me 5, and I bought 5, and they gave me 1 free. So whenever you use a rubber stamp that doesn't have mounting on the back, you're simply going to take and use it on a stamp pad that you have. I think it's called Easy Mount or something like that. This has been on the stamp pad for 12 years, so it really lasts a long time, and it looks really dingy and dirty because it is. So let me stamp up this first image for you so you can see. All of these stamps are $6. So let me stamp up her. Oop. Got to bring her down a little for you. So there's the first one. Isn't she so cool? Now, maybe I'm spoiled because I'm used to Creativation where they don't charge for make and takes. You sit down and they want you to do their make and take because they want you to buy their product. So for me, I understand. I can see both sides of it. You know, it does take them time to get all that stuff together. And if they're teaching a new technique, I'm okay paying for that. And, you know, they do lose money if people walk away with a make and take and don't buy product. So I think that what would be most beneficial and something that I can understand as a consumer, because you have to think, I'm already paying to get in there. I have to restamp her, but look how cute she is. I'll probably need to put a stamp foam down. Isn't that pretty? So I'm already paying to get in. I paid for a ticket and to come to your vendor's event. So I think that instead of charging everyone for a make and take, what they can do is they can charge, but if they can say, hey, if you buy anything, we'll take the price of the make and take off. So that to me, I think would be fair, and everyone can appreciate that. And I'm more likely to honestly sit down and do your make and take and pay for it, and then I'm even more likely to turn around and buy your product. So I think that's what I would do if I was a vendor. Maybe some do, I don't know. All right, so this one I thought would be good for an ATC. I have to use my Misty, I think. Okay, so she's kind of behind a mask. So that one I wanted for an ATC. So I paid $30 for all 6 of these stamps. And I've never seen anything like them before, and I just thought that they were super duper cute, very unique, and they'd be pretty as ATCs or the center of a card. I was thinking ATCs. They might be a little big for an ATC, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this one right here, and then we'll flip the page. So there's that one. It's so pretty. I love it. I'll show you the information on this company at the end again. Look how pretty that one is. Emboss her and then shade her in with alcohol ink or color markers, and then just add some stickles to her. So pretty. And then this last one I was on the fence about, but I was drawn, it was the very first one I was drawn to, but I was on the fence because I don't know why I was on the fence about it, but I was totally on the fence. And then after I went out into the convention center, it's a 2-day event, and I only bought 1-day ticket. I don't think many people bought 2-day tickets. The doors opened at 9:30 to general public. I had early access at 9, and they closed tonight at, I think, 5. But I was able to walk it and do the 2 make and takes within like 2 hours. So to me, it's not an all-day event. I don't know if I'll go to another one again because the drive was long for me. And my favorite places that I did find was this store, which is the Lost Coast Designs. That's this store. So I'm really glad that I found a new stamp place, because that was worth it. And then the other good find was this one, which was Ballistic, because they have the great layering stamps and these beautiful authentic crystals. So that's what I got from today. When I was done, I went to downtown Mesa and got lunch. And then I ran into Gotham Comic Store on the way back to my car, and I bought this for my art. It is the Bombshells United comic book. I'm like, oh, I want to cut it up. But then he puts it in this sleeve, and I'm thinking, oh, do I really want to cut it up? Aren't those perfect ATC sizes? I mean, is it going to be a collector thing? Should I maybe have bought 2? I'm not a comic book collector, so I'm not sure, you know, I'm probably going to end up cutting it up. It was only $3, so it'd make me sick if it's worth like $3,000 in 2 years and I've ruined it, but whatever. So anyway, that's what I got from the Artist Rubber Stamp Convention in Mesa, Arizona. These are my 2 picks for the convention out of the 22 vendors that were there. They were having giveaways every hour of prizes that were $250 and above. I wasn't going to stay to see if I won any. I was literally done by 11:30. So it was worth it this once. Not sure if I would go out and do it again. If you are new to card making, or if you want to get some really good deals because you want to up your stash, definitely worth it to go. I tried to stay with things that I would use on a regular basis, and also looking just for that, you know, the new techniques and the new latest and greatest that I could get back to you guys of things that are out that you may not know about, and that is definitely these 2 companies. I'm not sponsored. They didn't sponsor me on this. I didn't get any free product. This is all my own opinion. So I'm not paid to say anything. I'm just doing this because I wanted to pass on some information. Anyway, look for this tutorial on my YouTube channel on how to make this really cool layered technique with gems in the future. If you haven't subscribed, please do so to my channel. Make sure you like this. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please feel free to share it. And make sure you find me on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or all three under Betz Golden, BETZGOLDEN. My Facebook page is actually Scrappy Cafe. And my blog, where I have a lot of tutorials and everything that I'm doing, it's kind of my home base, so you can see where I'm visiting or who I'm designing for that day. You can find that all on scrappycafe.blogspot.com. All right, until next time, happy crafting.